What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some awesome battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, The Accuracy. So thank you for sharing these battles with us. We have Melmetal, Double Mud Boy, Gastrodon East instead here with the fast move of Mud Slap, which has really nice coverage on this meta. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team, and let's get right into it. Alright, getting into the first battle, we have Melmetal on the lead versus Berserker. Alright, so kind of a tough matchup right here. Berserker definitely, I think, has the upper hand in this situation with the ability to do that neutral damage with Shadow Claw, which is really going to add up. But they're going to go ahead and go for the superpower right away, and they do get a shield. So we will see them swap into the Whiscash now to catch the charge move. Is this going to be the close combat? No, it's just going to be the foul play there. Not too much neutral damage, and they're going to go ahead and decide to stay in. This is a tough call, but they do try to catch the charge move on Pelipper, which is a great hold here with the Whiscash, making sure not to throw that Mud Bomb and building up to the Blizzard. So is this going to land? Yes, it does. An incredible amount of neutral damage there on the Pelipper, and they're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb now, but not before Pelipper can throw the Weather Ball. Will Whiscash hang on, though? I think it did. Yeah, 1 HP in a dream, able to hang on and get off this Mud Bomb. Now, this is definitely resisted, and it's not going to be enough to take out the Pelipper, so it will stay alive. But what this gives is Melmetal a very nice situation to farm down with Thundershock, and they are able to do just that. Now, we will see the Berserker come back in straight into another superpower, so unrelenting right here with the charge moves from Melmetal. They do get a second shield, and here comes the Gastrodon with Mud Slap, I should say. And we will see a Jellicent come in, and it is going to go down to the Earth Power. So they're going to go ahead and decide to no shield right here. And it is going to be the Shadow Ball. So Gastrodon is going to be able to hang on and go for Earth Power now. I think this is going to do just enough damage to take out Jellicent, but we will have to see. No, not enough. Will Mud Slap be able to take it down? I think it will. So fully able to Mud Slap it down. Berserker, 0 shields, facing off against Mud Slap as well. As you guys are seeing, it's doing a lot of damage. So Gastrodon, really nice coverage right here in this game, and able to take down the Berserker as they do decide to just let that game go. So good battle, very well played. Alright, moving to the next one. This is a different take on Double Mud Boys, as we typically see Swampert, Whiscash, and Quagsire, so having Gastrodon here is pretty nice. Alright, so we got a Melmetal lead. So the mirror fight right here is going to be all about who decides to throw the superpower first, and it looks like the opponent is deciding to. So they're going to go ahead and shield, and that was a good shield on that superpower, and we see them swap out now into a Jellicent. So this is the exact reason why having Thunderbolt can be so advantageous for you, for Jellicent, for Pelipper, and for Azumarill, common Pokemon that you guys are seeing in the Fossil Cup, and they will be able to swap out now to catch the charge move here on Whiscash. So having 3 answers to a Melmetal lead is very nice. Superpower on their own Melmetal, Whiscash, and Gastrodon, so it really has no place to go. So they might as well save that energy on Melmetal just in case there's something in the back weak to it, maybe a double flyer, so a Pelipper, Skarmory, something like that in the back. Well, Jellicent is not a flyer. Double water, I should say. So they're going to go ahead and let the Shadow Ball go through. Whiscash can hang on just fine and fully farm down right here with Mudshot. Now, will we see... Oh, low battery mode. It's going to be Skarmory, actually. Okay, so it was a flyer in the back. So it is going to be the Skarmory here. This Blizzard as well is going to put a lot of pressure on the first shield from the opponent, so they do even up the shields right there, and Skarmory now is in a very unique position to be able to fully farm down. But Whiscash, wanting to get off that extra damage right here, might come in clutch for that Thunderbolt to be able to take out the Skarmory. So here comes the Melmetal going for the Thunderbolt right away, again having overloaded on energy. This is a really nice situation for them, as it's going to be forcing the final shield from the opponent, and they are going to go ahead and go for the charge move. I imagine right here this is probably going to be Brave Bird coming in. Yeah, it is going to be Brave Bird, and we will see that swap out right away into the Melmetal, but they're going to go ahead and stay in. Likely going to be shielding right here. No, they let it go. They are trusting in Gastrodon to fully close this game out. It's not only going to have to take down a Melmetal, but it's going to have to take down the Skarmory as well, which is going to be resisting the Mud Slap and Earth Power, because flying double resist and steel is only 1 time super affected, so it is actually a resisted move. So this is going to be very close. As you guys are seeing, those Mud Slaps are not doing too much damage, so they might actually lose this game. It is again going to be very close. I thought Melmetal might have shielded, built up to the Thunderbolt, and then swapped out into Gastrodon, right? I thought that would have been the play. But they're going to go ahead and shield right here. Having Skarmory already thrown the Brave Bird, I don't think they have back-to-back Sky attacks just yet, so it's going to be very close. 2 more fast moves. 1, 2, and they get to it. I think that was a CMP tie, but that is going to be a good battle. Very well played nonetheless. So Gastrodon, I'm sorry I didn't trust in you winning that game, but clearly they knew they had that win condition right there. All right, moving to the next one. We got Melmetal versus Registeel. Lots of steals on the lead today. So let's see how they decide to adjust. Now, both of these Pokemon are going to be not near one-shotting. They're going to be doing super effective damage to each other. But Registeel is definitely in the driver's seat when it comes to throwing the Focus Blast because it will one-shot. And they're going to go ahead and catch the charge move on Whiscash. If this is a Zap Cannon, which I don't think it is, I think it is Focus Blast. That is a huge call. No, it was the Zap Cannon. That's a huge catch right there on Whiscash. And we do see a Jellicent come in. That is beautiful to see as the Zap Cannon was heavily resisted there. And they're just going to be able to get off multiple Mud Bombs right now to chip down the health of Jellicent while still having Melmetal and Gastrodon. So here comes the second Mud Bomb. Again, Jellicent not going to be shielding any of this right here. They can safely overload on energy, but they want to come out of here with a decent amount of health, which is going to force Melmetal to throw a charge move. So the Shadow Ball will barely not take out the Whiscash, and they're going to be able to farm down. So Melmetal now going to come in. We will see a charge move here from Jellicent. I think this is going to be a Bubble Beam. No, it's going to be a Shadow Ball, and they called it correctly, able to shield that. Now they can overload on energy and go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt here to get the Jellicent out of there. Now, they are at a shield disadvantage, but they do have energy advantage in the fight against Registeel, and it's looking like it might be another like Pelipper Skarmory situation in the back. We will just have to see, but here comes the first superpower now from Melmetal. Is it going to get a shield? No shield right there. So they're going to be able to get to another one in time, looking to force the final shield from the opponent. If they let it go, I think it might just be enough to KO. And it does. Final Pokemon is going to be a Lantern, and Gastrodon is going to destroy it right there with Mud Slap. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. That went from very good catch to very dicey situation to absolutely hard-walled. All right. Moving into the next battle, we have Berserker on the lead. So again, another unique situation where if close combat lands, it's obviously over, but Shadow Claw damage is really going to start adding up if they go deep into this fight because of the debuffs here from Superpower. So we'll likely be seeing the first shield as we do right here, and they're going to go ahead and then once again swap into Whiscash to force out the Pelipper like we saw in a previous. Hopefully I didn't do the same battle right here. I think the last Pelipper wasn't shiny, but they're going to go ahead and let this Weather Ball go through and looking to land. Yeah, this is a completely different battle. They're going to go ahead and go for the Blizzard right here. We know how much damage this does, and Pelipper's in a unique situation where they actually are forced to no shield right here because they need to save that shield for their Berserker or whatever else they have in the back. So Whiscash is happy to let this go through as it has done its job. Got this Pelipper extremely low. Oh, they get to a Mud Bomb, yeah. Has gotten it extremely low where Melmetal can easily come in and fully farm down with Thunder Shock again, putting the Berserker in a very tough situation where they'll be forced to shield once again. So they do farm down. Now, Berserker does have a charge move loaded, so let's see if it's going to be the close combat. They're going to have to give up a shield here either way, I think, and they will be giving up the shield. It was just a foul play, unfortunately, but they can overload and go for this superpower now. Now, is this going to get the final shield? Is there a counter to Gastrodon in the back? We will have to find out. They do get the final shield. They're going to go ahead and swap out into Gastrodon. Mud Slaps are coming through, and Berserker is not swapping out and is once again a Jellicent in the back. So we know how much damage this Earth Power is going to do, and this is looking to be a good game. Very well played as Gastrodon should be able to, or Melmetal, I should say, should be able to take this, especially if Jellicent decides to go for Shadow Ball right here, as the Melmetal can farm down and superpower the Berserker if you're chessing it out with me in your head. But this is looking to be a good game. Very well played. Oh, they're going to have to go for the Body Slam. Nope. Oh, very close. They stopped tapping right there to make sure they took each other out at the same time, which allowed Berserker to not get any extra farms. That is a great call. They're going to go ahead and shield. It is just going to be the foul play, but ultimately it is over because they will be able to get to this superpower in time, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. So very nice situation here where Whiscash is drawing out the Jellicents and the Pelippers, able to do that neutral damage and allows the Melmetal fully farmed down. All right, so we got a Lucario right here on the lead. They're going to go ahead and swap out right away into Whiscash, and they yet again draw out another Jellicent. So another situation where they can overload on energy with Melmetal after soft losing with Whiscash here in the mid game. So they're just going to go ahead and keep going for these Mud Bombs. If they take switch advantage, so be it. Gastrodon can destroy the Lucario right here, but ultimately we know this battler's strategy. It's get themselves that shield advantage and load up with Melmetal. So here comes the first charge move. This is Bubble Beam. It's a huge call right here, and no, it's going to be the Shadow Ball. So they should be able to get to one more Mud Bomb in time, and this is where the first shield might come down from the Jellicent. Again, giving them a huge advantage right here. Let's see if they decide to do it. They do decide to shield right there, so that is a perfect setup right now. They're going to be able to get to another one. No, they're going to go ahead and throw the charge move. This is Bubble Beam. I think they might be able to get to one more Mud Bomb. Yeah, it is going to be Bubble Beam. No, they don't survive, but Melmetal doesn't care. It can come in, and they are throwing another charge move right away. I've lost track of energy, but they're going to go ahead and shield, and it is going to be the Shadow Ball, so that is a great call, and they're going to be able to fully farm down. There's 1, there's 2 hexes, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they swapped out. They banked the Shadow Ball and swapped out. But unfortunately for them, this Lucario is going to be met with multiple superpowers. Boom! It goes down! My goodness, they decided to no-shield that right there, catching all the energy. And it is going to be a Registeel in the back, so Gastrodon is going to be able to take this one as Melmetal is going to unleash the fury of superpowers. Even though they are debuffed, it still does super effective damage. And they're just going to go ahead and unleash this damage. Remember, Jellicent still has a charge move loaded. It does have a Shadow Ball, but Melmetal going to be able to force the final shield of this game and will take it with Gastrodon. So that is looking to be a good battle, very well played, as Registeel is forced to shield right there and will throw the Focus Blast. Melmetal let it go, and here comes the Gastrodon sweep here for what I believe is the final battle, and that is going to be a good game, very well played, as they can fully farm down and the opponent decides to surrender right there. So good battle. And I believe that was the final one. I think it was just a 5-set. Yeah, that was the final one. So able to go 5-0 with this strategy. Honestly, I really like it. You guys saw how it played out. It drew out Pelipper's and Jellicents into that Whiscash, which allowed the Melmetal fully farm down and have loaded energy for that rematch on the lead, and then the Gastrodon sweep. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Shout out to the Accuracy for sharing these battles with us. It was an awesome strategy. Loved it. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.